Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Hope you had a good weekend and all that jazz. Kicking off the week with a really nice Monday grind this week. I've got 6 bands lined up, loads of brand new tracks to check out as well, and a bunch of dope bands to check out. The first band we're going to check out, these guys have actually made a priority submission as well, which is super dope to get those on the grindcore days, and even doper to get them from really nice bands as well. These guys, we have had them on the channel before. SICKRECY. Turns out they've got a brand new album coming out called Salvation Through Tyranny. This is their first single and video from it. But these guys are on Self-Made God and Bullwhip as well, recordings. Self-Made God are a dope label. They've only got dope bands on that label, and they're like proper bands, proper grind. So very nice to be attracting bands from that label to this channel. The track that we've got today is called Voice Your Opinion. This is the lyric video from these guys. Let's give it a spin. Yeah. They got a massive sound for just a 3-piece as well. Yeah, I love the double vocals. Pure blasting. Yeah. Cool. No, there's no bassist in the band, but they got a nice bass tone in the mix. You can hear it grinding away. Cool. Yeah, loved it, man. These guys are sounding sick on this latest album. Hopefully we'll get to check out some more videos and tracks from these guys. But man, for a 3-piece band, these guys are sounding nice and fat. Those guitars sound super thick. Sounds great on the deathy, tremmy stuff. Dope. But as well, a nice bass tone in there. So they've obviously made that up in the mix, but it sounds nice and grisly in the low end. Great. Love what they did with the vocals. The main dude's obviously heavy as hell and sick, but when they did the group vocal as well, and when you think they're just a 3-piece, when it's all roaring out like that from a 3-piece band, dope. Loved it. The drumming, pure blasting all the way through. Looked dope in the video as well. Loved it. So hopefully look forward to checking out some more tracks off that album. Good luck with a new release. Now, I think this is a new band that we haven't checked out before, Stabbing. This one came out in March. The track is called Gutted by the Beast. Let's give these guys a spin. Get that snare. No. Sick guitar tone. Love it. Sick. Man, that was just dark and nasty, super heavy. Those drums though, man. When you choose to use a snare like that, it's a real kind of specific choice because you just don't hear snares like that. Piccolo snares and really super tight, but the way it cut through the mix as well, really loud. And as well with the bass drum, really clicky and tight. So it was obviously a real stylistic choice to go down that road. But man, I thought it sounded absolutely dope. And it was so natural sounding as well. The thing with those snares is every hit, it's not like a big fat snare where every hit kind of just goes bang, 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 all the same. You get a real nuance with these piccolo snares, and every hit sounds slightly different. And the velocity of the hits makes a really big difference. And you can hear it on the blasts. The first set of blasts are like nice and tight and loud, and then it just starts to tail off as he loses a bit of kind of endurance with it. I love to hear that though, man. That feels natural and human. It's not like it's just, you know, a drum machine doing it where every hit's the same hit. It just brings a lot of nuance into the drum sound. Really, really nice. Love to hear it. Sick band, just dark and nasty all the way through. Now, this is another brand new one. It's only a minute long. It hasn't got a video to it, but when you see the album art, I thought, man, that's a dope video in itself. But check these guys out. Look at that album art. So, yeah, loved it. Somehow it sounds like that album art looks. I thought, yeah, we'll throw that straight in. By the way, that was Human Corpse Abuse. The track was called Endoparasitic Cranial Plasmoid. There you go. The next band's called Sewage Grinder, and their track is called Promise. Let's check these guys out. More crazy drums. Sounded absolutely great again. I think this guy likes me to mention P-Brain. He does the videos for these ones. Cool. Now, these guys love being on the channel, and they've sent me over to their latest track as well. This is Hoggod. Their track is called Mortadela. Here we go. We've had all sorts of sounds on the channel today. More crazy snare sound. You guys are just crazy. A snap. Well, we get some crazy shit come through on these Grindcore Mondays, more than any other day of the week. But I don't think we've had it 1 week where we've had this many crazy snare sounds and all the different kinds of stuff you can have. And we're going to finish off with this one as well. And as you know, or if you've been tuning in lately on the Monday grinds, I try to end with something a bit different, something out of the ordinary, generally something cyber grindy as well, because that's a nice kind of grind adjacent thing that sounds totally different to what we've been listening to for the rest of the show, and no one does that stuff better than this guy. I really like this guy, and it turns out I've been following this guy for absolutely ages as well without realizing it. This is Drumcorps. His latest track is called Antebellum. This is some dope stuff. Let's finish with it. Hard as hell. Jesus, I nearly had a heart attack listening to this one. This guy just goes 11 out of 10 hard in his tracks. And I can tell you from experience, because I used to rave out to this guy when he used to do Amen breaks and breakcore back in the day, that when you listen to this kind of music through a massive like rave PA, it's a real experience. It just absolutely hits you like a ton of bricks, and all those glitches and breaks are just like machine gunning you. It's crazy. Man, this guy's going as hard as he ever has with this kind of music. And I think for Cybergrind, this dude's one of the sickest guys going at the moment, because he's super heavy and intense and powerful and just driving forward, but still using a ton of electronic sounds, but just like heavy electronic sounds. All the glitching and mix up and kind of bending about that he does is just amazing, but still as well brings in some guitars and proper drums and things like that. So it's a nice mix of actual real band music and electronic heavy edge, which is just, that's the best of both worlds, you know. Sick. So there you go. I knew he was going to have a nice one today, and we certainly have. That is a nice Monday grind to kick off the week with this week. 6 killer bands, new stuff to check out, all sounding crazy. The craziest snares we've ever had on the channel, which I absolutely love. Wish we did that every week. So there you go. There's six bands to check out. Kick off your week with the Monday grind. Hope you've enjoyed that. And actually, for most of the week this week, we're already booked up as well. And I've just had a bunch of mixes come through on Fiverr, which is nice. Some really nice atmospheric black metal I've got to mix this week. So I'm having a good one. I hope you're having a good one yourself. Give the video a like if you've made it this far. That'd be dope. Give us a subscribe as well if you want to do that. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow with some more cool bands. Cheers. Bye.